Hello, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur, and welcome back to Football Manager 2020. We've arrived at the last game of the season, and we're still sitting at the bottom of the table in 10th. We've had 2 league games since our last episode. We lost 1-0 at home to AFC Ann Arbor, and then 3-0 at home to second place Dayton Dutch Lions. And today we have the season finale away to FC Buffalo. The AFC game was competitive, but top scorer Logan Maddox makes it 1-0, and that was the only goal. I played more defensively against Dayton, but they opened the scoring in the 56th minute with a penalty. And then as I started to push forward, we were left exposed at the back. And it ended up 3-0, which about is what we expected facing the second place team. I got this email. Worst ever finish confirmed for Michigan Bucks in this league. So I thought about resigning and continuing on next year with a different club. But we're going to have a go at the last game, see if we can end the season on a high note, and then leave that up to the board. If we get fired, I have no doubt we deserve it. I've tried to change the practice schedule to keep us a little bit sharper going into the final weeks of the season. So with the week off, hopefully the preseason schedule will do that. Alejandro Trejo has come to us. He's a free agent. He says, I want to play for you guys. He made 14 appearances for Cleveland last season. So I'm going to offer him a trial. The thing is, he can't play this season anyway because the registration deadline has passed. So he's accepted a 1-week trial. That'll at least get him into practice and we can look at his attributes. He's a ball-winning midfielder. Can play shadow striker if I want him to. 21. What does he want for a contract? $65 for appearance. What if I offer you $55? You'll take it. In other news, we've managed to sign a new right back as well. Brian Cannon was scouted and signed as a free agent. He prefers the wing back as he's a very physically fit player and a very smart player, but not necessarily a terrific defender. But given the quality of some of our other players, that's an improvement. As I mentioned, I'm probably going down, so I'm going to go down swinging. I'm picking the 4-2-3-1 positive press formation today. And we're going to start our young keeper, Alarcon. He's played the last 2 games, including a friendly, and done fairly well. I have no choice really but to play Torres. So he's going to be starting at right back ahead of Connor Ramirez. And we have Gonzalez along with Tim Mills in the center of defense. Our ball-winning midfielder is Aguirre. And we have Jorge Herrera beside him, who's been playing more as a deep-lying playmaker and doing a decent job. So at attacking playmaker, I'm going to have Ben Ray. On the right is Mitchell Blair. He's one of our best players, and that's his preferred role. And at left mid, it's really a choice between Gould and Perez. Gould is probably the better player, but Perez prefers that role more. Gould is more fit, so I'm going to go with him, but I won't hesitate to sub him if he's not playing well. And then up top, our best forward is without question Brandon Morelli. I can at least move Gould back to support, and that will make him a little bit more comfortable. Can we move Ray into attack? That's not too bad. Let's go with that and see what happens. I've also tweaked my tactics a little bit just to make sure that they're really what I want. You have to keep an eye on how the team is playing and adjust accordingly. From Buffalo, New York, 28 degrees Celsius and breezy, we are favorites. Alejandro Trejo is not in the 18, but the fans seem pleased to have him in, so he'll probably be around next season if we're still here. Several players are lacking in sharpness. Have a good one. That's all I really have to say. Not much on the line except my job, but I'm not sure the players care so much about that. Out for a throw. Torres into Ray. Into the box. Morelli gets ahead on it, but that's well wide of goal. Garza with the short kick. Maguire is on it. That's out to Gould. He's in a good position. Can't get the cross in. Goal kick. Corner kick, excuse me. Morelli into the box. Dennis heads it away. Only to Herrera. Back into the mix. Cruz this time. Here's Torres to Ray. Tackled away from him by Sanders. Up to James. Dennis. And that's thrown away by Buffalo. And Michigan are coming back the other way. Gonzalez with a run from deep. Cleared away. Dennis picks it up. He's on the counterattack. Has time. Was that a pass or a deflected? What a save by Alarcon. Corner kick here for Buffalo. James. Hernandez heads it over. Torres into Herrera. That's out for a corner kick. Morelli. Gould heads it wide. Gould again over the wall and into the back of the net. Makes it 1-0. We've had the better of the play so far. A great effort here. Curls it over the wall. Dennis back to Hernandez. Over to Klinovsky. Torres with the header. James picks it up. Good tackle there by Mills. Here's Cruz. Into the box for Baldivinos. And that's tackled out by Cannon. Here's Baldivinos to Gonzalez. Basinger. Good possession here to Baldivinos. Can't get it across the face of goal, and that's out for a corner. James. Dennis heads it over the bar. Alarcon plays it deep to Gould. Klinovsky sends it long. Torres intercepts. Back to Alarcon. Tries to dink one, but that's intercepted. Baldivinos' shot is blocked. Scuffle here for the ball and free kick to Buffalo. James. Right in front of goal. Gonzalez heads away. Sanders will pick it up. Gould can't steal the ball, and that's into Baldivinos, but Alarcon makes a good save. Alright, the tide is certainly starting to shift here. feel like maybe we'll have to bring it back to balanced since I already have the lead. They're certainly playing a much higher press than I would have expected. We haven't seen other teams do that so far. And with my press, it might leave me exposed at the back a little bit too much. But we've been the better team, so let's stick with it right now. Only 15 minutes in. That's out for a corner. Maybe I could look at some of the rolls and see if we can make them less risky. Like right here is a good example. Move him back a little bit. We can take Aguirre and actually put him on defend. And that should be good for the time being. Morelli here to Ray. Gould with this shot. That's only just wide. Garza over to Klonovsky. Dennis picks it up. That's a good pass. He takes a shot from long range. Alarcon tips it over. Corner kick to Buffalo. James. Klonovsky's there, and that's in the back of the net. Alarcon could not keep it out. It's a good corner here. Set pieces are not our strength. Ray plays it up. So I think I'm okay with the status quo at the time being. We're not playing too offensive, and it's been an even game. Aloisi sends it behind for a corner. Here's Morelli. Dennis easily plays it out of the box. Morelli will pick it up though. Over to Blair. Torres. How are the ratings looking? I feel like we've been playing better. Gould obviously having a great game. The defense isn't looking too bad. Blair seems to be playing well in his preferred role. Dennis picks it up. Cruz to Klonovsky. Torres intercepts. Good ball up here to Morelli. He does the turn, has space, tries to chip the keeper. That's wide a goal. 27th minute. Denis almost puts it in his own net, but that's over the bar. Corner kick. Here's Morelli. Gould can't get a header on it. Sanders will clear. Only to Torres. Klonovsky can only send it behind, and that's an injury to Ben Ray. What can we do with him? We don't really have enough midfielders to have this issue. I'm going to put on Austin. We had him play there before. He doesn't really like it, but his talents are somewhat suited. No sense in risking a bigger injury for Ray than we have to, since this game is somewhat meaningless. Valdivinos. Good tackle there from Cannon, and he sends it up to Morelli. That's on sides. Nope, apparently not. Sometimes the linesmen are so slow with the flag in this game, it's frustrating. Here's Torres. Up to Gould. That's a good ball. He's on the counterattack. Has some space. And the shot. Can't hit the net. Man, if I have this job next season, we're really working on our shooting. Can't score if you can't at least test the keeper. Here's Blair. Does a turn. Has some space, but can't get the crossover. Hernandez sends it out for a corner. Austin. Into the box. Morelli. Brandon Morelli makes it 2-1. Great assist from Austin. He's a good player off the bench. He's a team player, influential, doesn't mind playing several different roles, and has good toolkit like that where he can just pop up and contribute. Cannon gets beat by Balvanitos, and he's over to Cruz, and just like that, it's 2-2. Falling asleep at the wheel, you have to feel like that happened there. As I say, Cannon there lets Balvanitos by, and he plays a ball. Cruz is open, probably Torres's man, or maybe Gould. He's playing farther forward than he would like, admittedly. Here's Gonzalez. Given that's the case, and it's been kind of a crazy game, let's take Gould and move him back to where he wants to play. And we can even give him a better role, like defensive winger support, and just hope that he can contribute a little bit more. Ironically, both of our goals this game have been from set pieces, which we've been horrible on all year. Garza with a good save there from the free kick. Here's Cannon into Austin. Herrera. Blair beats his man and slips it inside the near post. Mitchell Blair, 3-2. I feel like both teams have come out so aggressively. It was bound to be a high-scoring game. But 5 goals already in the first half. Good play here from Blair. Really no chance when he picked the ball up. Made the play happen all by himself. Can we resist the urge to concede immediately? Cannon wins a header this time, only to Basinger. Here's Cannon into Austin. Into the box this time for Morelli. Good save by Garza. Cruz. Oh, Aguirre's fouled there. That was dirty. Where's the yellow? Klonovsky to Aloisi. Mills intercepts. He's had a better game in that he hasn't been terrible. Gonzalez tries to play it up to Morelli. Austin ends up on it. Here's Herrera. Over to Gould. Herrera again. Blair keeps it and puts it in the back of the net for his second goal of the game. 4th of the season. It's 4-2 Michigan Bucks. What a start here we've had in the first half. Good pass there in Austin, and he gets it over to Blair. No assist credited there, as I think the tackle was made by Buffalo. Here's Basinger to Hernandez. Going to have a think about what to do at halftime so that we don't concede twice more in the second half. That's out for a throw. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Aloisi, Gonzalez heads away. Sanders in, can't find Dennis, and that's out by Cannon, I believe. Here's James. Into Hernandez, and he heads it out. Goal kick. Alarcon plays it short to Gonzalez, who sends it up to Blair. He tries to get it to Morelli, but he stopped his run. Maybe would have been offsides. Garza plays it long. Cannon wins another header, only to Basinger. Here's Hernandez to Gonzalez. Good tackle there by Blair. Hernandez again. Aguirre to Gonzalez. And that's up for Morelli. Morelli, Blair's on it now. Gets it into the box for Morelli, who heads it well over. And that's halftime. 4-2. 2 goals by Mitchell Blair. Possession and shots on target are very even at 6 apiece. I'm very pleased. Keep it up. I think the first thing I can do is adjust Morelli to be in a more preferred role. And then also we can definitely take the tempo out of our possession a little bit. I'm tempted to move Blair back, but I'm going to hold off on that. Instead, I am going to move Gonzalez into a role that he likes more. And that should be a good place to start. We can always move Blair or adjust Austin or do something else like that. There are plenty of options. But let's start the second half. Dennis passes back. Torres intercepts. Herrera. Up to Morelli. Yeah, so hopefully we can keep playing well defensively and just keep possession a little bit more. As I said, it was pretty even, although we're up by 2 goals. Here's Austin to Herrera, and that's wide. We do have much better passing, 70% this time. Here's Klinovsky, another back pass, and that's up for Aloisi. Tries to play it long for Dennis, and that's offsides. Here's Torres into Herrera. Can't play it up to Morelli. Aguirre is on it. Out to Blair. Blair. To Aguirre. Gets it out to Cannon. And he can't get it into the box. He likes that wing back role. Should be able to make them plays. Austin. Here's Gould. Has time. Slips it in. Far post. 5-2. It's either feast or famine with this team when it comes to the offense. The only game that we've won so far, we won 3-0. And now we're up 5-2. Great shot there, though, by Gould. Buffalo kick it off. Austin over to Aguirre. Blair. Here's Gould. Tries to chip it into the box, but that's cleared away by Buffalo. Into the 66th minute, I think we can take it back to cautious. 5 goals seems pretty good. Here's Blair up to Morelli. Buffalo are making a sub, taking Dennis off. Here's Blair to Austin. Blair again. Can't get the cross in, but wins another corner. Austin. Morelli can't quite get power on the header, and that's knocked away. Out for a throw. Torres will take. Herrera. Stolen away from him by Aguayo. And he makes a pass to Baez. Baez can't beat Alarcon, and that's out for a goal kick. 73rd minute. Hernandez. Into James. Offsides. You have to feel like they're going to start being much more offensively minded. With that, we're going to take Blair and move him back to where we had him before. We've already changed to cautious. Here's Valdivinos. He sends it out. Throw in for Michigan. Torres. Up to Aloisi. Basinger. Klinovsky with a good pass to Baez, and he just off the post and in. Offsides. James. That's up to Baez. He's on this time. Makes a good run. No support though. Back to Aguayo. We can't make the tackle. Aloisi again. And Gonzalez plays it out for a corner. Aguayo. Gonzalez wins a header. Only to Hernandez. Austin to Aguirre. Up to Morelli. This is good passing. Where's this team been all season? Up to Gould. That's a great ball. Can't control it though. Here's Baez on the counter-attack. He's had a great game. Crucial tackle there from Gonzalez. Austin with the ball again. Tackled away from him. Manages to win it to Aguirre. Here's Blair. Out on the wing. Stolen away from him. Apparently that was a foul. And penalty awarded. Aloisi pushes Morelli. Herrera, I believe, will take. And he buries it in the back of the net. 6-2. Fairly straightforward penalty right there. Perhaps the keeper should have done better. 81st minute now. Here's Blair to Austin. Morelli. I mean, the whole team is lit up with green, but specifically Austin has had a 7-4 playing out of position since he came on as a sub. You really can't ask for anything better than that. 85th minute. Austin plays it in. Gonzalez tries to put it on frame, but that's out for a corner kick. Here's Austin. Aloisi wins the header. Basinger clears away. Torres will collect. Tries to play it to the keeper, but instead puts it behind for a corner. Cheap giveaway there. If it wasn't 6-2, I might be upset. Into the 89th minute. Valdivinos into James. Gonzalez heads it away. Basinger. Great save there by Alarcon. 2 minutes of stoppage time. That's up to Valdivinos. Over there to James, but Alarcon with the easy collection. Austin will take the free kick to Gould. That's headed down. Aloisi will clear it away. Back to Argaio instead. Blair intercepts. Tries to slip it to Morelli, but that's put behind for a corner. And instead we get the full-time whistle. 6-2 Michigan Bucks. I think the scoreline flatters us a little bit. They actually have more shots on target. Diego Garza, Buffalo keeper, with a 6-2 rating. Juan Manuel Alarcon, on the other hand, with a 7.0. A good win, well done. Can't pump them up too much. Blair was man of the match with 2 goals, a 9.2 rating. And the squad get to split $300 because of our 10th place finish in the Great Lakes League. Don't spend it all in one place, lads. And in a shocking turn, at the end of the season, Dayton Dutch Lions have been promoted over Peachtree City. Peachtree defeated 4-0 on the road by Michigan Stars, while Dayton were able to win 1-0 at home to Kalamazoo. Our 6-2 win over Buffalo has set a new record high for most goals in a game in the Great Lakes League. We're getting down to the end of the season here. We still had about 6 weeks more of training, but this is our final week. The board has given me an E rating, so I guess that's above failing. E for effort maybe, but I'd say it's about 50-50 if we're going to keep our job. Mitchell Blair was player of the season, so I'm being asked to negotiate the club vision, which seems to me would suggest that I'm keeping my job. I'm expected to win promotion. I was required to finish within the top 2, and I failed that miserably. I'm going to tell the boys we can finish top 2. They all like that. That's the sort of reaction I was after. And apparently some of my compadres have lost their job already. Ann Arbor have fired their coach. I don't have any thoughts on that. And now they're giving me a C. Satisfied with level of support in the squad. So it looks like we're keeping our job. I'll look for ways to improve the team before next season. And we'll come back with more Michigan Bucks. So until then, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur. This has been Football Manager 2020. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe, and have a good night. We got more up here, and that's it. We failed the event. Makes it 2-0.
For duty.
Get all these archers behind the lines. The good news is that we are profitable, and we need to focus on the boat. I've been cuckolded. -100%. Job done.